It's time to sit back, relax, and have a good time with Knee High to the Tree High. Your host, the Naked Truth, Marcus McNeil, and the Real Spill, Jonathan Pump, coming with their unique perspective on sports and life from elementary school together all the way to the NFL. You can't piss on them and tell them it's raining. Knee High to the Tree High starts now. Let's go.
To the Tree High. We checking in right now from the Auburn Plains, baby.
Right now, baby.
Right now, man. This the war damn minute, so we had to come back and support the LAC, baby. You know where we at right now. New complex, new coach, new players, new everything, baby.
New attitude.
New attitude,
Yep,
baby.
yep.
Get right, man.
Mm-hmm.
What's you excited to be down
Yeah, I'm
here?
excited, bro. I'm excited.
You excited?
Man. I'm here.
You just was down here in August, bro.
I would, but it's like I said, new attitude, man.
It's a new attitude.
New attitude, baby.
He done called me all the way from the West Coast, say, boy, you better get down here, man. We got LAC head coaching right now. So we came out today, man. We gonna sit back, chop it up with a few of our players, our old teammates, man. Heard they already at the tailgate acting up, so we gonna try and simmer it down a little bit.
We got to get there, man. We got to get there.
We gotta get there, man. But y'all tune in, man. It's gonna be a fun day down here on the Plains, man. And y'all know what it is. War damn Eagle, baby.
Hey, there he is! Oh, bro, what's up? What's up, man? Bro? JP in the house! Man, what's up?
Hey, the pastor disaster, bro.
Hey, where is the pastor? I don't know. You got to have it.
What's up, baby? Y'all know what it is, man. Checking in one time from the tailgate.
Yeah.
Knee high to the tree high, man. We got our dog, Joe Cope, right here, baby.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, he was the world's smallest center, man.
Hey,
you know
man.
what I'm saying?
Well, he was a little timid out there for a second, but I always kept him safe, though. You remember that first time you got to talking that jump?
What'd I say?
You was saying, look at the scoreboard.
Look at the score. That was the best.
That was the best.
I will say, look, man, look, seriously though, I came into Auburn and these boys right here, man, I remember one day we was working out, getting after it, and I was like, I mean, they big and strong, right? So they ain't got to be as strong as I had to be being small.
Yeah.
And they was like, man, Coach, you got to get that dog in you, bro. Like, you like that. So then I started doing that, got a little stronger. Next thing you know, we was playing ball,
Okay,
man.
Hey, he done turned his swag all the way up.
All the way up.
All the way from where
Man,
he's
showing that swag down here now. Hold on.
Check him out.
Take the snake skin out now. Is it snake? Is it alligator? What it is? Is it raccoon? What we got? Armadillo?
Hey, well, I got a question for you, Joe. I got a question. So, tell me the one thing, bro, that made you love Auburn the way that you did to where you'll still come back 20 years later and still want to be here.
Man, it's the same thing, Big Mark, everybody say. It's this right here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's look at this tailgate behind us. We got all our brothers who we went through it with. I mean, that's what it is, man. It's the relationships, like you just said, everything going on in this crazy world we live in, and we got brothers for life. No matter what, I pick that phone up, I know I got some brothers. So it's no doubt, man. That's what it is, 100%. So.
Well, look, ask you a question, though. Was you always Auburn? Or
So
you
yeah,
kinda
man.
converted?
Yeah. No, I was always Auburn, man. I mean, we grew up like my dad is from Auburn, this area. My mom is from like South Alabama area, so Auburn was our school always growing up.
So you ain't just switching
You
it
ain't
up
just
because we on
switched it-
camera. It's a true story right here.
Yes, they say orange and blue, man. I bleed it, man. I was part of that, man. So yeah.
Hey, appreciate you coming on the show, man.
Yeah, man,
One time.
appreciate
Hey, well, before you go, though, we got to get you, what's our memory?
Knee high to the tree high.
Me and Mar. What's your
best memory with us?
We're going to do two of them. First one is your best memory for Auburn. Second one is between me and him.
All right. So one of my favorite times was Big Mark made it to the league, and we went out for senior day the next year. And we had these big T-shirts. I'm talking about big T-shirts. So they had went to the store and bought like these 5X shirts. Put Big Mark fam on them. BML. Hey, I didn't get the memo. So JP just gave me his regular T-shirt, and that's what I wore.
We did that, yeah.
I heard about that, though. Hey, that made it all the way back to San Diego.
That's
big.
We had to shut you out, man.
But I mean, really, when y'all would come over to my house, man, we get to cooking. You know, we was over there drinking, having a good time, man. And I mean, we just, you know, we can't talk about what we was doing in the locker room.
That last O-line,
that orange Gatorade.
That orange Gatorade got a little
That orange Gatorade was They got us through. They got us through.
It helps all kind of knee ailments.
Man.
This ain't no Gatorade commercial.
This ain't no Gatorade, but
our orange Gatorade used to be a little bit darker than everybody else. That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna say it was Gatorade or what it was,
but it was Gatorade though. They had a
There's
Gatorade
a liquid in that Gatorade bottle.
It'll turn you to a Gator.
Yeah, for sure. But we appreciate it, Joe,
All right, man. I appreciate it, man. Been enjoying listening to y'all's podcast, man. Hey, y'all out there listening, y'all go subscribe, hook my boys up. We taking them to the top. Let's go.
Hey, boy, you might get on the show, man.
We got a new host. Joe Coke coming in.
Yeah.
Knee-high to the tree.
So, all right, appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
That's crazy. Knee high to the tree high coming live from the tailgate. You see what we got out here?
What's up?
Got my boy Duck out here. Hey. Go ahead.
Ben, where you at?
Where's Kingland?
We got knee high to the tree high. You see him?
Hold on. He was just complaining he wasn't on the podcast.
You on here now?
You on that now? Oh, see, yeah.
You're gonna start getting a bunch of likes now.
Hold on. Hey, show them gators you got. Show them gators.
We gotta show the gators, cuz. Look at the gators. Look at the gators now. Look at them. Look at the gators, man.
Hold on, we wearing our sunglasses at night, B. Mark.
I know.
He's filming, bro.
Why you got a light on? Is that what that is?
Hey, they record, bro. They record. You see, they record.
I thought that was like a sketchy website.
Bro, I mean, I do a little. This is so awesome.
You gotta like and subscribe. You all right?
My fans though.
Talking to my dog. Talking to my dog Joe Cook, man.
What's happening?
This is Mr. Gators himself, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Or should we say snakeskin, right?
That's snakeskin. That's right. We in here. Big JP up in here.
Armadillo?
Hey, no, they snakeskin.
What
No,
is it?
armadillo. Python, dog. Python.
For real, we here.
She's like saying that. Day 10.
Let's get Cooper to take off all his clothes and put that shirt on because I don't want to. So we want some content creation. I'm talking about.
Yeah, they got to be elevated.
I'm trying to get.
Hey, Steve.
Like, we ain't never really experienced tailgate, so this is what it is. Yeah, we about to go live here in a minute once the game starts. Just want to give y'all a little taste.
My brothers right here, we literally blood brothers. I don't know if you can see the resemblance between me and Danny Lindsay, but we literally.
The sun a little bit longer.
Yeah,
than
I baked a little bit longer than him,
Yeah.
man. But this is Danny Lindsay, and then we got Ben Grubbs right here, man. Hey, two of the best guards, period, that I ever played with, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the toughest guards you had, and then Ben Grubbs. Ben Grubbs was literally my guard.
Yeah,
man.
These are guys, man, for sure.
Yeah, but tell us one thing, I guess, real quick, guys, that made you love Auburn the way that you love Auburn to come back 20 years later and still want to like just be a part of this, you know?
I go first. For me, it was a family atmosphere. The first time I visited Auburn as a recruit, Auburn hadn't offered me yet, and so many schools had. And I told my father that day, I said, if Auburn ever offers me, that's where I want to go. I just felt the connection the first visit I had ever been here. It happened to be a game when we were playing Georgia here.
Big game,
Being from Georgia, you know, it was a big game. First time I ever saw the Eagle fly. There was just something about the connection with the coaches, the Auburn family. I just fell in love with it right away.
That's dope. Y'all don't know, like Georgia was probably one of our biggest games.
Rivalry.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they switched the Georgia game up, because it used to be at the end of the year, right before the Alabama game.
Yeah, now they play it all in October sometime, man.
It'll be two games back to back. It'll be the biggest games of the year.
Yeah.
What about you, man?
Well, for me, man, it seemed like home. I grew up 40 minutes from here. You know, the first college coach that I ever spoke to was Joe Witt, Coach Witt. Yeah, he was at a combine.
Shout out,
and
Witt.
I was testing, and he came out the stands. Was like, hey, if you can break this 5 flat that I ran, if you can break 5 flat as a linebacker, he's like, hey, if you can get into the 4.9s, man, you'll do yourself some good. So I ran my next 40, and I broke it, and he was right, man. That next week, man, newspapers read Grubbs came in as an unknown but left as a star. And, you know, that's just that relationship that I had with the coaches. And, you know, obviously my teammates. You know, when I came here, we came as strangers, man. We didn't know a lot. But together we grew and we developed into some fine young men, man. So that's something that I never forget and I truly appreciate to this day.
So look, we're gonna switch gears.
All right.
Now we want to get your favorite memory from Auburn. Period, right? And then the second part is gonna be the favorite memory for me and Martin.
All together.
Your favorite memory?
Like when you think about, if you want to tell a story and be like, man, I remember this, what would you say?
I wouldn't say it's like the whole 04 season to me was a memory that you will never forget. I mean, you know, people talk about Auburn and really talk about the Auburn family, but it's so true. I mean, we don't miss a beat. We stay in contact. We may not talk for 6 months, but we pick up where we left off, and that goes for everybody from the 04 team. But I can tell a quick story about Jared Britt. Remember Jared Britt?
Jared Britt, yeah.
And I think this is in a book too. So Jared was on. We had a weight game plan, a weight maintain, and a weight loss plan. Remember Coach Yachts?
Yeah.
Jared was always on the weight loss plan.
Yeah.
So we were inside Sewell Hall eating one day, and they had him eating like salad and vegetables and stuff during camp because he was gaining weight. Only player ever to gain weight during camp. And I won't ever forget, next thing we know, Jared Britt's walking out like this, and Coach Yachts hollers over at him, and he's like, hey, Jared, come here. He said, what's under your arms? He said, nothing, Coach, nothing. We had country fried steak that day. He said, lift up your arms. He lifted up his arm, and he had country fried steak. And they told him, they said, okay, you can leave.
That's a
you
true
can
fat
leave.
boy, yes,
and that was a fact. And I mean, we were all in there just rolling.
You got to keep those. They're your steaks.
Your steaks, ain't nobody eating but you. I don't want to touch it.
He was trying to get him some country fried steak, but, you know.
Hey, that Sewell Hall used to be hitting. It was like they kept us overweight on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And he'll probably kill me for telling this story again, but it's in the book. I told you it's
all right.
We grown now. It's okay.
That's a clean story.
He's an officer now, the law, so he can't do that.
Jared?
Yeah, he's a police officer up there in Atlanta, man. Yeah.
I thought he was coaching.
I don't know, man. Who knows?
Man, for me, it's so tough, man, but I would say you just pick any of the Alabama wins, man. You know, we were the winningest class here, our 2000, right? 2002, the winningest class at Auburn University. And we were 5-0 against Alabama. I mean, you can pick any one of them, man. They were all magical. You know, to put in the work, I know, you know, you and I, we got something in common because we were red shirted. You know, waking up early in the morning, crossing that street, man, to go to the facility to work out, you know, and to see the fruits of our labor, you know, just produce itself on the field was something magical, man. And I would definitely have to say, you know, one of those Alabama wins.
One of the many.
One of the many
like
wins.
Like you said, 5 in a row, yes. 6.
We never lost to Alabama.
Never lost to Alabama.
I don't know. Did you lose Alabama?
I don't even know what that feels like.
As a starter. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know what this
I don't know what it feels like, you know.
Bro, how did you get so trim and
Man,
boy,
this-
When did you start
I was
this?
248 in high school. So
So you just getting back to your
when
high
I
school
ran that
weight.
5 flat, I was 248. I was 248, and I had to put on the weight, you know, because in 2003, you know, they keep showing that lat run against Alabama, but that's the year I played tight end, man. If y'all remember.
Yeah, yeah.
And I would go in motion and put that boom on him, man. And that's what Coach Nall saw in me. So he was like, hey, if you can gain about 30 pounds,
You make some money, man. Make some money in that game.
And the rest is
money in the
history.
bank, right? Yeah.
I say probably my best memory was Danny's family after the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, Danny used to be, his family used to have the tailgate on lock, man. Mama used to have me the M&Ms every time I came out the game, man. Making sure I kept it fat, man, and just kept on doing that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate
The steaks, the baked potatoes, everything after the game.
Best tailgate ever, man.
And your dad also made those sleds, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
What's up, baby? Hey, yeah, you see it, man. We all pop it up, man. We all pop it up,
He
man.
loved it, man.
Oh, yeah. It was awesome, man.
I look small just all y'all guys. Yeah.
We gonna make you look little out here, man.
Look tiny.
Hey, we
We
appreciate
appreciate
y'all,
y'all, man.
Appreciate it,
Yeah.
man.
Give them 5-10 minutes, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Oh, man. Oh, I don't know why. That was the best shot of the year,
It's gonna be
man.
on social media, you know.
Oh, yeah, you know we're gonna get on there.
So this is one of the funny stories. We always had a good time in the offensive line meeting room watching film.
Funniest room ever.
So Marcus comes in one day and Coach Nall goes, Marcus, I heard you killed a deer. He said, yes, sir. He said, killed my first one, put blood all over my face. And he said, what kind of deer was it? He said, it was a dyke, Coach. I killed a dyke. I said, a dyke?
You killed a dyke.
He said,
I lined
Marcus,
it up.
he said, you mean a spike? You killed a spike. He said, oh, yeah, a spike.
Spike, coach. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
So we were all in there rolling. He didn't have any idea what he was saying.
I didn't know. I'm not trying to be insensitive
He
to
had no idea what he was
to
saying.
any community.
No community.
You know what I'm saying?
No community
I
hate.
literally just thought that was the name, boy. But hey, I will say it was the best shot ever.
How big? Wait. How big?
I think the
Hold
deer
on, let
actually
me-
was
I got-
about 5 feet away from him.
I got to
But,
recalculate. All right, so it was a cold winter day, right?
Here we go.
I came out there with black camo. I had the mud on my face like Rambo, and I came up out the water like
Here
this.
we go.
Seen the deer about 150 yards, full speed. Now I think a wolf was chasing.
It was crippled.
It might have been a wolf chasing it, so it was full speed. It was galloping. So I had to hit the deer on the move. 30-6, bah, took it out. You know what I'm saying? Like the best shot ever. I don't know what story he just gave you, but it might have been a 12-pointer. Ain't that how y'all count
Yeah,
about 12-pointer?
It was a spike.
It was
Spikes.
more than
How
a dyke. It was.
12-pointer, but how much did he weigh?
Probably about 150.
He was about 55, 60 pounds.
Yeah,
Little
you know
baby
what? That's
spike
in it.
deer.
That's in it. Y'all stop.
With red ultra, right? Red ultra. Red ultra.
Red at, man. Red be so funny, man. I got to get.
Huh? No, it's Instagram Live, bro.
Oh, what's up, Instagram
IG
Live?
Live, bro. I told you come back. We're going through the tunnel.
How many people on there?
I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, can it tell you?
It'll tell you after a while, yeah.
So I started Instagram Live.
I don't know, big dog. I didn't. So the knee high to the tree out here, bro. You here?
Y'all know what it is, man. We live now. What the hell y'all talking about? We trying to pop on right
Trying to figure out what's going on.
Trying to figure out what's going on. We about to pop it on. It's a part of it. From the Tailgate, Knee High to the Tree High. This is the quarterback edition right here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they all 0-2, right? All y'all, right?
0-2.
Yeah,
Right.
0-2, yes.
Came in together, baby. You know what I'm saying? We got Brandon Cox, Josh Sullivan, Wesley Hill right here, man. This is the class right here, bro. This is what we came in for, right?
Yeah.
This is what we came in. Mr. Alabama, we used to call Josh Sunshine. My bad, people.
He had long hair.
Last week I said he was from California. He just looked like he was from California. You know what I'm saying? He really from Arkansas and can play baseball like a motherfucker. And then Wesley Hill right here, Mr. Georgia right here, he really almost from the A. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all probably seen him in the Hawks games, sitting courtside with 2 Chainz them. That's the man right here, man.
Watching Chris County against Cedar Shoals or against.
Hey, you see how Cedar Grove doing right now, right?
Yeah.
I do.
It wasn't a fluke. It wasn't a fluke.
But did y'all see where that coach went from Cedar Grove down to Cordell?
Yeah, he left too.
Yeah, he left.
What happened with that?
He went to Ohio State.
I know.
Hey, when you get called to Ohio State, you just gotta go.
You gotta leave, man.
It's time to go, man.
Who's the
coach at Cordell?
Huh?
Who's the coach at Cordell?
It was
not him anymore.
Miguel Patrick.
That's him. That's him.
Yeah.
So he left Cedar Grove, came out of Cordell, and then got beat by Cedar Grove in the state championship.
Hey man, you can't leave the house and think you gonna win, bro.
I know.
We putting out champions now. Now we ain't winning nothing when we was there, but right now they official. You know what I'm saying?
Official.
Hey, bro, we gonna ask. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing we been asking, man. This is way back, so we be chilling.
No pressure.
We just want to know from each and every one. It can be quick, but what about Auburn made y'all love it so much that you'll come back 20 years later and just want to like have that same love for everybody here? Like what was it about Auburn for you guys that made y'all feel that way about Auburn?
Yeah. Not only come here, but to keep coming back.
Yeah, keep coming back.
Well, a lot of people probably know, but I grew up an Alabama fan.
Oh man!
So, growing up in Birmingham,
yeah,
the dream was to go play in Tuscaloosa. Jay Barker was from Trussville, where I grew up idolizing Jay Barker, wanted to wear number 7 at Alabama, but thankfully, they didn't offer me a scholarship.
Oh, okay.
And I got the chance to come to Auburn, and I remember my first trip down here, seeing Tiger Walk and the Eagle Fly and just the family atmosphere. I told my dad, I was like, this could be pretty cool. This could be it.
So you be telling me Alabama didn't offer Mr. Alabama a scholarship?
Well, they offered me a gray shirt. They said Dennis Franchione was the coach at the time. They were on probation, had limited scholarships, and for some reason they wanted a quarterback with more athleticism. I guess they didn't think I could run the option.
They didn't think
I could run the option.
Your nickname was White Mike, man.
I know.
We need to pass some footage of him running the option to cue in right here.
Hey, first touchdown of my career was a 14-yard rushing touchdown.
Yeah, it was.
That's solid. That's solid. Over 10 yards, bro.
Over 10 yards. That's good. That's the only one over a yard the whole career, though. But no, just the family atmosphere of take football aside, just bringing my kids down here now, just kind of showing them this right here is what it's all about. And I'm looking forward to 15 years from now for my kids being here and experiencing what I got to experience while I was here.
How about you, Josh, man?
So for me, I hadn't been back in probably 8-9 years, and this kind of paints the picture. We were at the beach, we were coming back from vacation, and my kids, he just turned 8, my boy. I have an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old girl, and they hadn't been to Auburn yet. So we detour about an hour and a half. We're going to come up and eat lunch in Auburn. And my wife, who was a cheerleader here, Lindsay, we were walking in front of Sanford Hall, right, showing the kids the sights. And again, we hadn't been back in 8 or 10 years. Somebody, a guy that has Auburn athletic, looks like he works in the marketing department or somewhere on campus, is running by. And I'm not paying any attention, we're just doing our own thing. He passes by, he stops, and he says, "Oh, hey Sully," or "Hey Josh," "Oh, hey Lindsay," and then just keeps on going. And we hadn't been here in 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Right? And then, we were talking about on the way home, and like, you don't get that. I mean, I'm from Arkansas. My whole family, everybody I know is a Razorback.
Yeah.
It's just not the same. Somehow she was like, you know what? There's something about the Auburn family. You come back, you're always family, whether it's 10, 15 years later, right?
Yeah.
And so, again, that was a great thing for my kids to see. And now they're 8 up with it. They've already decided they're coming to Auburn.
Oh, okay.
War Eagle, baby.
Let me ask you a question. Who lied to you to get you to come to Auburn?
Who what?
Who lied to you?
What do you mean?
Which recruiter lied to you to get you to come to Auburn?
We're talking about high school.
That was a Petrino?
Yeah, like who?
Petrino's the one that recruited me, but I was running Power I, like I at Little Rock. So, we threw 4 or 5 times a game.
Oh, wow.
So, Petrino actually, my DB coach in Little Rock Central, sent my 3 years of highlight film down to Auburn. I was going to go play baseball at Arkansas. And then I got a call from Petrino to come down here and visit Auburn.
I always wonder who lied to you,
I don't know if y'all know.
It's always somebody, right?
Somebody, yeah.
Baseball guy, he had the arm too. What about you, Brad?
So my deal is kind of similar to Brandon. So I grew up a diehard Georgia fan. When I signed here, I had you remember those Nokia phones that you could like switch out the plates on?
Yeah, with the snake
I had a Georgia plate on my phone when I decided to come here. But look, same deal. They didn't offer me a scholarship. Auburn did. And I ended up here. Same for me. It's family, man. I mean, this place is different. We got 2-3-win teams about to play in this stadium right here.
Yeah.
And this place is nuts.
It's sold out tonight.
Yeah.
2-3-win teams. Like, you're not going to find that anywhere else. And so for me, it was family. And, I mean, this just kind of brings it full circle being with you guys. I mean, it's different, man. It's different,
I'm just amazed that Cadillac is the head coach right now.
Yeah, somebody that we actually played with, man. That's crazy, man.
That's crazy. I don't think I sat down all last week. I was literally like standing up in the room like, oh snap, we about to look at that. Yeah. I'm sitting here trying to keep his composure. Like, he looked like he was ready to play. I'm like, bro, he looked like he gonna take a hand off or something. Yeah. But it was just good to see. So I'm glad to have everybody back, man. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Man, we appreciate. Oh, hold on. Slide Will Herring in here. Oh yeah, you got
Mr. Will Herring.
Mr. Auburn right here.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys know.
Auburn's finest.
Auburn's finest.
Are we in the middle of a podcast?
Yes, and you here. I heard about this podcast. Yes, you heard about it. You heard about it.
Where to walk in?
It's a secret. It's a secret. It's literally.
I'm just glad you got those sunglasses on.
So look.
Look at our subscribers. It's still a secret.
It's still a secret.
I heard your mama's a big supporter. Your mama's a big supporter.
She watches it 5 times a day. So we got 2 views.
Absolutely.
That's fun.
You got to get the views up, you know?
JP, have y'all touched on Marcus's, when we used to work out, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you would have QB wide receiver,
his own workout
and you would have, DB linebacker, and then you would have Marcus.
His own workout.
Have y'all touched on that already on the podcast?
He had a personal trainer.
I remember, so we would all back squat, and then you look over, and Marcus would have the boxes with around
he had the weights
with a 45-pound weight. He did his own squats.
I was strong from down here.
He was 3.
My back was bad.
That was only twice a week, though.
Twice a week. Other than that, he should be looking at us.
So this is what I don't deal with y'all.
Who is this guy?
Getting this special work?
He had a personal trainer. Like in college, you have a personal trainer.
Who has their own
workout?
One person.
I had him back out of it.
He had his own rep?
Yeah. He was all on the other side, and he was on this one side. He had one designated person working out for him.
You know what?
They made a machine after you.
You know what?
It's called a pit shark machine.
I'm not messing with y'all. Hey, that's it. We over here. This ain't gonna turn into talking about Marcus. This ain't gonna make me feel bad about myself. I got that hard work as we call.
Coming from the 3 people that didn't have to do bench press during the season.
Did the quarterbacks even work out?
They don't like the kickers out there.
I never seen y'all do any sprints.
I think y'all worked on y'all shoulders.
I did sprints and I did sprints.
Not only did we have to do sprints, we had to make the same time as the running backs did. We did do sprints.
I was running sprints like this.
We had to make the same time as the running backs did.
The only person who was worse than was Saluki. What was that name? Remember he had the short legs, the little running back we had? I used to feel bad. He used to be out there trying to run them hundreds. He be running so hard.
You talking about the guy that did the him?
Yeah, Hey, I don't know if y'all met him, man.
I know you're talking about.
I don't know if y'all met him. This is one of our greatest players right here that y'all ain't never heard of. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't never heard of. He's a secret.
He's a secret. Top flight security. G14 classified.
He was an X factor. Don't worry.
Man, we good, man. How you been, bro? Appreciate it.
Hey, look,
what's up, man?
The question is, the fondest memory of Auburn. Like, what makes you come back? First of all, what made you come, and what makes you come back 20 years later?
Man, my fondest memory was not on the field. It was cutting up in the locker room, janking on each other. You know, the hanging out at Joe's duplex after a win.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I mean, as far as games go,
so let's back up to what made you come to Auburn.
Man, I grew up in Opelika.
Okay.
So like growing up in Opelika is a small town right here next to Auburn. Like in the state of Alabama, there's no NFL.
True.
Like I didn't keep up with the Falcons or the Saints. Like I thought college football was everything. And so like when Auburn offered me a scholarship, like I felt like I stole something. I was a two-star.
Yeah.
You know, I played high school quarterback. I couldn't throw a lick, but I was kind of athletic. And so when Auburn offered me, it was them or Middle Tennessee State University.
Oh wow! So you had to take Auburn.
So it was a no-brainer.
It was a no-brainer. So after 20 years later, you know, everybody be talking about the family atmosphere. So like, what is it that makes you just keep coming back, saying, yeah, I want to come back and support. I want to be around the guys. Like what is it? What is it about Auburn that makes you want to do that?
You know, I was talking to some group of Auburn folks at luncheon yesterday, and talking about the team we saw last week in the second half against Mississippi State. You saw Cadillac, an Auburn man, a man of integrity, that cares about these kids more than he cares about them as football players. He cares about them as people. Coach Nall, he don't care about you as a football player. A little bit. He wants you to be the best you can. But he cared about JP as a man, as a husband, a father, a young man. That's an Auburn man. And like that's who Auburn is. And so, you know, like that's why I love Auburn.
That's why you love it,
Because we love each other, and we want the best for you as a man, as a family man, as a husband, as a dad, not just as a football player. Football is what we did. It's not who we were. It's not who we are. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Shoot, that was it. Hey, y'all heard it first from Will Herring, man. This is the guy, man. Appreciate it.
JP, love you, buddy.
Hey, man, we not leaving here without the country, boy. Let me drive his car. Yes, sir.
Well, you can tell that, hey, so you can tell that the coach, but I said you can tell that the coach. Hold him back. Yeah, right, we spread.
You gotta get down low on this one right here.
You gotta get low a little bit,
Hey, he's athletic, but he's vertically.
He's vertically challenged.
See how they got me, man?
Yeah.
Hey, when we checking in with Gerard Powers, man,
Yes, sir.
one of the best football players come out here at Auburn,
Come out of Decatur. Don't nobody know well, but Decatur, you know what I'm saying?
We from Decatur. He from Decatur.
He from another Decatur.
It must be two sides.
Gotta be two sides. Maybe three. It might be three sides. Yeah.
Hey, man, but appreciate you coming on, man. Chopping it up with us real quick, man. Just real quick, we asking everybody, you know, what is it about Auburn, right, that you love so much that'll make you come back 20 years later and still have that same love for it?
Man, mean boys like y'all, man, I still remember my freshman year. You know, I came to Auburn, they won because of a coach or anything. I remember coming on a visit my senior year and watching y'all prepare for Virginia Tech, because my official visit was in December. And I just remember seeing y'all it was just all love rather than all the other schools I visited. It was real cliquey. So I knew it was something special here, and then when I got here, you know, the older guys immediately took the young guys and let everybody know, like, man, y'all here to support, here to help and everything. So I knew it was just bigger than football just from the jump. And then you look at stuff like this happening, Lack get the interim job and all that, then you look up, it's 40, 50 former players here. So it just shows you, man, it's just true love out here. And that's one of the real reasons why I always come back.
It seems like everybody about that family.
Yeah,
it's like a family now.
It's a family. It definitely is. It definitely is.
You're going to need a chair to stand up on?
We're going to get him up a little bit.
You see how they messing with me, man?
He need a yoga block or something, man. He needs something, man. Help him out. Help him out. Help him out.
What you got? You got one?
No, okay, so yeah. So that was your fondest memory of the school.
Yeah.
You got any memories? Just two things. Your best memory of Auburn.
Okay.
Second thing is, you got any memories of us that you want to share?
The best memory I probably had at Auburn, man, when I first started getting some real burn with some real PT and we was playing Florida, and I ended up blocking the punt that Florida game in 06. I believe it was 06.
Yeah, 06.
Just the feeling of just having an impact on a game, a big game like that, and kind of starting to make your own name.
Yeah.
So that was probably one of the better feelings outside of beating Bama as many times as we did, obviously. But other than that, man, off the field, my fondest memory is probably some of them real truthful nights with Brother Chet and them FCA meetings, you know what I'm saying? Because I think a lot of times, a lot of people don't remember or don't realize how dark it can get, you know, college life by yourself, growing up, growing into a man, and then hearing some of y'all stories, hearing some of your own teammates going through the same stuff or come from the same background, it kind of just brings you even closer, you know? I mean, y'all know to this day, man, y'all can reach out and I'm gonna be right there for y'all, and I think that's what kind of was the biggest impact I had and the biggest memory I had is just being around you type of guy. So.
Hey, shout out to Brother Chet too,
Brother
man.
Chet,
He just dropped the name right now, bro. Brother Chet been a real jewel at this school.
Yes, sir.
Since I've been here, period. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, like you got them tough moments. He used to put the FCA meetings, and if everybody felt good to come in there and kind of decompress, you know what I'm saying, knowing that we had the Lord behind us, you feel me?
And I know we serious right now, but goodness gracious.
Look who's sliding in.
Oh, my God. We gonna need another film.
We gonna need a whole nother song.
Hey, go get some more memory for that car. He about to start talking.
Hey, last night I'm at the basketball game. I see him from across. I said, man, it look like you got two kids that's graduating in December from Auburn or something. Glasses on, button all the way up to the neck. I'm like, look at it.
It's nice and chilly.
It's cool.
Hey, y'all see that? Hey, we got Jason Campbell. I'm talking about the Jason Campbell. The Believe That one. Oh, yeah. We get some extra time out of you. No, CBS ain't gonna take you. We got you.
We got you today.
And we ain't paying you.
We got some food. You know, here he look like a left tackle. Now he look like an old slim.
Hey, make sure y'all got
center in the league.
Hey, where your assistant at? Bring him some more chapstick.
Bring some more chapstick. All the chapstick in the world now. All of it.
You got that old greasy bald head. Boy, that thing. We all got two towels.
Hey, look, man, chill out.
Bro, what's up, man?
Chill out. Chill out. That's enough.
Hair, bro.
What you mean? Midlife crisis. Everybody go through it.
Bro, he the only one keep the cut, and then he be mad when somebody grow their hair out.
So I said, he at the game last night, but everybody different, man.
Bone thugs are harmony.
He on one today, ain't
he? Coming on here joking on everybody, ain't
Bro, I had my shit twisted up. He gonna call Alfredo head and all that.
Alfredo fettuccine.
I'm trying to express myself.
I said I had to get over here today. I didn't know y'all was having a video camera.
We just
I'm glad we got this on tape.
Appreciate you being on this.
We appreciate you showing up.
Yeah, we got some free plug right now. We gonna have at least 30 subscribers now.
Yeah, at least 31. 31.
What's wrong with it?
Don't talk to the old head, man.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all checking us out, man. We gonna get back to this tailgate, cause I'm trying to get faded, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get something to eat.
I'm trying to add both of those, so like we get something to eat and drink, that'll be good. But I'm about to get back here. Hey, y'all, appreciate y'all checking out these out to the tree.
That's cool. You know, the things I did here, that's cool. Man, but look at my brothers, my former teammates support, man. And you guys got no idea
All right, y'all. Y'all just finished watching the Knee High to the Tree High podcast. We hope you all enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Tell us your thoughts. We out.